It is, in the words of Perry and Flax, a super gross lineup as far as Team Secret are concerned. Let's see whether they convert it into their first match win. Our commentary team are standing by for Game 2 of the quarterfinals of ESL1 New York.
Yeah, just especially in the hands of S4, one of the best Magnus players out there, if not the best, knowing that he's going to perform well no matter what matchup he's going up against. And that's going to mean an early Blink Dagger, an early initiation, which is so necessary for this team on the side of Team Secret, because they are going to be, I mean, that's their most offensive jump in right there, is the jump RP and the potential after that. S4 gets picked off in the middle lane there, so but Plasma Field was able to finish him off. The attempt at a skewer, not quite enough. Now top lane, Simbaaa. Oh, big blast goes down. Snaking's actually going to make the jump away just before the Timber Chain could hit him. And Simbaaa almost going down there, but got some extra help from Puppey that kind of turned that fight entirely.
And you can see that the Void is pressured. I mean, he got a belt of strength as the first item, means that he's really pressured top. I'm really surprised Bulba doesn't have more farm, and they actually get him with the wave. Really nice play top.
Oh, big. Yeah, that's a big pick off, and that's something that, I mean, with Puppey already being there in lane, they should know about that, but it looks like Sneyking just slightly misplaying that. Meanwhile, waytosexy, beautiful block off there from BigDaddy will ensure another kill for Team Secret, 2-1 now.
Yeah, the key ward from Team Secret actually spot the Lich just roaming and wanted to ward. So really nice play. I'm really surprised that Tidehunter didn't get much farm, because it was a 2 versus 1 versus the Medusa, as just Color was just farming the woods and Shaker roaming around. He's actually has only like under 20 CS, which is a bit surprising in my opinion. He's still doing really well, don't get me wrong, but I was expecting him to...
Oh, the RP gets laid down. S4 pushes him back into the tower, and that should be a pick-off.
Exactly.
Blast will seal the deal.
This is why Magnus is so good versus Razor when he's level 6. You cannot get close. If you get in RP range, you instantly die. And you can see the warding from Team Secret. They just unwarded top lane with the sentry, and they have a ward on the right, so they know what's going on. They want to control the safe lane, and that's how you create space, and the Lich might die from this.
Chakram catches him out. Blast doesn't quite last there, and Simbaaa will keep choosing him. Nicely placed there with the Timber Chain. Simbaaa will be able to back himself up just fine.
And this is how you create space. This is how you protect the Medusa. When you have a hard carry, it's not. We don't always have to sit behind the Medusa. Attacking is the best way to actually defend yourself in Dota. So they're creating so much space, so they force the rotation from the Lich, from the Witch Doctor, even from the Tidehunter pretty soon. So Kuroky is completely free. He can do whatever he wants. He can just farm the jungle, farm his lane, push the tower.
Yeah, they do have a stack up here for Bulba that he may be able to use a little bit later on to the game, but he desperately needs that Blink Dagger, I think. Just the long-range defense. Sneyking bits bursted once again. Just the Fissure and the whole entire combo of Timbersaw. They've pushed Na'Vi US back away from this tier 1, which should be claimed here by Kuro. Not quite. Radiant will still get the last hit though. Snaking's gonna jump in, top lane, throws down the Chronosphere, locking down BigDaddy, but he needs a little bit more. Gets away from the Chakram. Now the Fissure almost coming out. The blast comes in. They can almost pop him. He gets off a little bit of extra stuns, but he will eventually fall. The Chain Frost continues to bounce, hits Simbaaa once, but unable to use that haste rune just yet, but now he spies Fog. He's gonna go for it. Look at that burst damage. Buddha Restoration keeping him alive for the time being. Sneyking will try and help, but here comes Secret. They're coming in with 2 extra heroes. RP will be laid down to lock Sneyking and take him down with a shockwave. And Korok, unfortunately, is gonna be too late to this engagement. Secret continuing to move around the map very aggressively. Great response to the gank there of Na'Vi US.
That's the thing. I mean, with the pressure Team Secret is applying passively, just by roaming, by showing themselves on their offlane, they forced a Chrono and a Lich ultimate for a Shaker kill, which is a support that's level 5. That's what Secret has to do. They are creating space. That is what they are doing right now.
Oh no, the skewer perfect from S4 is going to bring him back into Kuro, and with an even better Fissure block from BigDaddy. It ensures there's no escape for the Razor, who's currently so much of the net worth from the side of Na'Vi US. He was the one who was almost on par with Kuro's farm, but now that's just been destroyed. Now jump in, Ravage goes off. They're going to try and throw everything at Kuro here. The Witch Doctor ultimate going off, still trying to eat through that mana shield, but he just takes so much. And Bulba can't even finish him off. They're going to have to run themselves away. 2 heroes down, and possibly Bulba up next is able to get the blink out. Kuro still getting low. Skewer back, and waytosexy will be popped for his greed to try and pick off Kuroky. Chakram goes out. Oh, what a beautiful Fisher block. Goes right through both of them. And Fog, the last one alive, the last man standing for Navi US, will be taken out by that last Chakram. Korok comes in. He's all alone, being the first to revive here. And is he going to throw away another kill? Simbaaa trying to play around with this one. Korok's Eye of the Storm's doing a good amount of work, but it's not enough. The magic damage rips through Navi US, 12-3 now, as Team Secret showing the reason why we looked at this as a David versus Goliath matchup. The Giants are just killing it. Bulba is going to be spied out here by Fly, but there is a response. RP goes down, but Korok is here. Possibly can turn this fight, but not enough. They burst down one. Sneyking comes in, gets a double Chronosphere, and the cast going out, as well as the Chain Frost. Bouncing pinball going around, and two are going to fall from the side of Team Secret. BigDaddy, oh, the time lock rock from Sneyking. That's some RNG if you ever seen it right there. Third kill goes the way of Navi US, and a glimmer of hope for them, possibly, after such a bad previous team fight. Out. Now we have the straight up Scotty for Kuro. So forget about Manta, forget about anything else. Now has an amazing amount of stats. I mean, this guy is sitting at 1800 health with 1277 mana. With that 60% tick of the mana shield, it's just insane.
Yeah,
like
Scotty
he
is one of the best tanky items on Medusa, and they might be looking to end the game right now. I mean, I think they have what it takes to end it. He's going for Naganims on the Timbersaw. He's not even there. That's what I love about them. They understand the damage output they can deal and how tanky they are. So they know they don't need the Timbersaw. I mean, it's a LAN event. It's a really big one. So obviously you want to 5-on-5, you know, have the best chances. They don't care. They know they are very experienced players, and they are just abusing their map advantage and the positioning to out-farm their opponent, which is really smart.
Can't say I've ever seen that one. The pull of the recall working with the Timber Chain. Much like when you have the instant respawn from the Bloodstone, you're able to go across the map. Timbersaw can apparently do the same thing with the recall. Now Fogged is going to be slowed down by this guy. Look at Kuro, he's just like keeps on going, because how do they stop this? They slow him down with the Gush. They can't just ravage him. It's him solo, but he's so far forward. He knows, like, he's tanky enough, he can deal with it. He can survive for a good 5 seconds easily, and his team will respond. So
look at their positioning. They have the Medusa, right? And the Magnus behind. And if they jump on the Magnus, that's what they need to do, not jump on the Medusa. They have the Shaker even behind, further behind.
There it is, the skewer, the long-range initiation. Chronosphere, oh no, Sneyking. Oh, doesn't get anything there. Korok looks like he's going to be the first target. Bulba actually gets held in by the Medusa, and now the Ravage goes off, but it's way too late. Fog can maybe hope for one kill, but not even that, as BigDaddy stops him with the Fisher, and now Fog trying to get away. He's not going to make it either. And Navi US looking like this first game going quite sour for them, and there it is, the GG call. Team Secret just steamrolling through Navi US in this first match.
Yeah, I want to say it was an easy one, but it looked like it. Really great picks, great early game rotations, and great game understanding. They had a better plan. They used it better. Just outplayed, outdrafted. Easy one for Secret.